through Saints Row 3, the third. We've gone through Saints Row 4. There's another one? Yes, indeed. After Saints Row 4, there is Saints Row: Get Out of Hell. Returning to us with the iconic character Johnny Gat and Kenzie. We can't forget about Kenzie. Which pretty much means you're playing as as him or Kenzie. There are no customizable characters, which kind of sucks. After we've been used to Saints Row 4 and the customization of the character and everything, getting into Get Out of Hell, well, I mean, Johnny Gat is amazing, but just somehow wish you could have your own character again. You could, like, customize. Yes, you can customize the one you have to save, which is the president, which then gives you pretty much the playability of a guy or a woman. You can also play as Kenzie, but you can play as her, but the story pretty much revolves around Johnny. Even if you do play as her, Johnny's going to do everything else. Everything that you were supposed to do, well, pretty much focusing on him and leaving Kenzie in the background, which is hilarious, by the way. So, how does Get Out of Hell compare to Saints Row 4, which was pretty much one of my favorite games, just because of all the, how shall we call it, all the hilarious moments that we had in it. Get Out of Hell pretty much puts us in, as we said, Johnny Gat's shoes, and in hell. So, the graphics? Well, let's just go with red. I hope you like red color, because everything is red. Which, I mean, it is hell. You're gonna expect that, but it's kind of, I don't know, it gets dull on the eyes after some time, which, I mean, will kind of get you to not play the game as much as you want to. Yes, you get wings, yes, you get power-ups and everything, but, I mean, everything is red. Even the power-ups, even the wings, guess what? Red. I mean, it's still cool. You're in hell. We can understand that. Alright, but how does everything else in the gameplay compare to it? Yes, you've got wings. You can fly. Alright, what about the story? Is there a story? Yes and no. There is a bit of a story to the game, with some cutscenes throughout it and everything else, but most of it throughout the game, your objective is just, I don't know, wreak havoc, get the devil to come out, and then you can deal with him later. But there's not much more to the story than that. I mean, yes, you do have amazing superpowers like in Saints Row 4. The thematic is bound to hell. How about the weapons? Yeah, I mean, they're cool and everything, but if we compare them to Saints Row 4, they're nothing to be bragged about. The whole weapon system, yes, you do have some basic weapons and everything, and some, like, really cool reworks of weapons, but that's pretty much it. I mean, I was expecting them to, I don't know, give us a whole new arsenal of, like, I don't know, hellish devil weapons and everything, but they kind of disappointed me on that end. Although, I mean, as far as the whole gameplay goes, it's still cool. It's still really amazing. It's a Saints Row game. You can wreak havoc. You can do what you want. There is a shit ton of stuff to do around, which can kind of get repetitive, but you can still, I don't know, kind of cut the repetitiveness with, I don't know, going to do the story, going to do everything else. I mean, the powers are a great continuation to the Saints Row 4 game, but that's pretty much it. The flight system, yes, it is really cool. I mean, you can fly around the place however you like, but you need to upgrade your wings, which pretty much puts you in front of a unpassable upgrade wall. So, how good is that? I mean, yes, it's cool that you don't get everything from the start. I mean, you have to work for it, but, I mean, it's wings. It's flying. I mean, that should be like, I don't know. That should be like logical to give you everything, but alright. Well, we can deal with that. But the, I don't know, the holy story, the everything, yes, you do meet Blackbeard, Shakespeare, people in hell. But I wish, after playing Saints Row 4, I wish there was more to the story in Get Out of Hell. And pretty much everything it's kind of lackluster. It's still amazing. But if we compare it to what they released before that, well, then it's kind of like not so cool. But, I mean, yes, it's a Saints Row game. You're gonna wreak havoc. You're gonna do anything you want. Physics are not gonna work. Anything else, anything that you can imagine, you can pretty much do. So that's why it is so amazing. It still keeps the classical, how should we call it, the classic Saints Row irony and hilariousness of it all, although it lacks in comparison to Saints Row 4. Yes, but is it amazing as a standalone enough to buy, to get? I mean, yes, it's going to provide you with like 20 hours of fun gameplay. That's true. I would buy it, definitely. I mean, I did buy it, so it's something that is going to give you... Oh, it's going to give you some, I don't know, 20 hours to pass. It's cool, you can do anything you want, as said before, and... I mean, I would buy it again, definitely. Especially since I'm a fan of the Saints Row series and everything you can do there. It's definitely something worth spending your money on. Yes, the city and everything is not so amazing. The gameplay is still cool. You still have the powers and everything, but if we compare it to Saints Row 4, I would much rather buy this one than... much rather buy that one than this one. So yeah, as far as, how should we call it, to sum it up, how did they do with Get Out of Hell? They took the amazing gameplay of the Saints Row 4. They gave you a cool story. I'm not gonna say really amazing because it's lackluster, just because you need to wreak havoc to get the devil out, which pretty much can do in one way or another. The weapons and the guns could be better. The story, I'll go with it. The playable characters, I miss the customization, but okay. I mean, Johnny Gat and Kenzie are amazing, especially if you play as Kenzie. Do it. Just do it. Don't even question me, just play as Kenzie. So yeah, I'm gonna recommend this game to all of you Saints Row fans and open world game fans who kind of, I don't know, need to pass some time. It's like 20 hours of really fun gameplay for you, and I mean, you can make it more if you just go around the city, wreak havoc, do anything you want. It's, how should we call it, it's Grand Theft Auto on drugs. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the review of this one. In the meantime, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment on the videos, and I'll be joining you guys in the next one.